Hey, I'm Nick Mataragist. I am the Executive Director of Memoriam Development, and you're probably asking yourself a question. Is this man homeless? No, I'm not. It's just stupid cold outside because I'm an idiot and I live in Illinois. But that's not why I'm here. So I'm sure you're asking another question. Why is this hairy homeless looking guy talking to me on my talking screen? Well, that's really simple actually. I'm here for your money. So like I said, I'm from Memoriam Development. Now, what is Memoriam Development? Well, we do a bunch of different stuff. And one of the big things we do is we make podcasts. Now, if you don't know our podcasts, they are fantastic. There are shows like Freak of the Week, Unfucking Relatable, Surreal, things like that. And Mr. Wiggly's Moist and Happy Friendship Garden. Sorry, Wiggly, I forgot you there for a second. So, these shows, for a long time, have been on a podcast network. Now, if you don't know what a podcast network is, well, it's basically like a television network, but without money. I know, right? Great. But now, we're going independent. And you're probably like, why are you going independent? Well, it's really simple. Our network said, we're kind of done. And so now, we are on our own. Which means we need money to pay for hosting. Because before, we got it for free. Not now. So that's where you come in. You give me your money, and we get to keep doing podcasts that you might listen to. Perfect, right? Now, I know you might be like, well, I'm not getting enough for my money that way. Here's the deal. We have different rewards for how much money you give us. I've written them down on these cards. My handwriting is pretty bad, but I think I can read it to you if you'd like. So, for $15, you will get a mention on all of our podcasts. Isn't that great? We will mention your name on all of our podcasts. Amazing. $20, we will name a character on one of our podcasts after you or a name of your choice. Cool. For $25, you'll get a business mention on a Memoriam podcast. So instead of your name, it's the name of a business, hopefully one you own or work for. For $26, I know, a weird total, you'll have David Hickney from Freak of the Week do a voicemail greeting for you. Now, if you don't know, David Hickney's insane. I've met him once. I produce that show. He doesn't talk to me. He will talk on your voicemail for you. He'll hate that. This one's blank. For $26, you could also have Zagron do your voicemail greeting. If you don't know who Zagron is, he's a real alien who's really angry. This one's blank. For $35, you can make David Hickney say a line. Any line. He will explode. But for $35, he can say anything you want him to say. For $55, you could actually watch a podcast be recorded, whether in person or via Skype. Usually, we wear pants. For $60, you can have your business mentioned on all of our podcasts, not just one. I know. For $75, you could appear yourself on a Memoriam podcast. I know. We're that desperate for money. For $80, you can get podcast lessons from Patrick Harrington, who is our head of digital development. He should be doing this, but I am. For $100, you get everything! I know! And for $165, you get everything and the podcast lessons. I guess that means you don't get the podcast lessons for $100. I didn't set the pricing. Don't blame me. I'm just reading off the cards. So that's why you should give us your money. Because, well, we're broke. I look like I'm homeless. I'm not there yet, but I might be soon. And we make podcasts, and nobody else does that.